Hi, and welcome to REL299, Catholic Social Learning. This video is a short introduction to what you can expect in this course, so pay attention. Oh, they can just drag the thing back and watch it again? Man, technology is mind-blowing. I'm talking like... Anyway, this course is a general education requirement at St. Elizabeth's University. It fulfills learning outcome number 8, ethical reasoning and action. Part of this outcome requires a service learning component. However, as we'll discuss, you'll have a few options for how you complete this component. To begin, let's talk about the general structure of this course. First, we'll talk about what all sections of REL 299 have in common. Second, we'll talk about how each section will be unique. For the unique parts, you'll have to pay close attention to the instructions from your professor, the syllabus for your section, and your Moodle page. So, what can you expect from all sections of REL 299? First, every section of Catholic Social Learning is divided into two main parts. The first part is a basic introduction to morality and ethics, as well as Catholic social teaching. In this section, you'll learn about why people have different moral views, and how things like culture and religion influence those moral views. You'll explore various types of ethical inquiry, asking questions about whether morality is objective or subjective, exploring common ethical theories, and learning how ethical theories and moral principles are applied to real-life issues in fields like environmental ethics and bioethics. Finally, you'll examine how Roman Catholicism applies its religious moral framework to contemporary moral issues. For example, access to healthcare, policies regarding poverty, and climate change. This first part of the class, which provides you with a basic introduction to ethics, will last about half of the semester. Video lectures like this one will serve as a common read for all sections. So, in theory, you should be able to discuss the ideas you're learning about in your section with your friends from other sections of this class. After completing this first section, you should have a decent grasp on the basic terms and concepts in the field of ethics. For example, you'll know what meta-ethics means, and you'll be able to identify when someone is engaging in meta-ethics. You'll understand the difference between deontology and utilitarianism. You'll be able to articulate what a virtue is and why it might be important. You'll have a basic understanding of how culture and religion influences morality, particularly through your engagement with Catholic social teaching. You'll also be able to begin to develop your own informed view on difficult moral questions. Is there such a thing as moral truth? Which ethical theory best depicts how humans ought to live? And so on. While the delivery of this content will be unique from section to section and from professor to professor, the basic ideas in the content should be roughly the same for each section. A second thing every section of REL 299 will have in common is the service learning component. This requirement will count for half of your overall grade in the class, so it's essential that you complete it and complete it well. We're going to talk about this requirement more in another video, but for now, we'll just note that, regardless of what section of REL 299 you're in, you'll have 3 options for completing your service learning requirement. An in-person option, where you work at an off-campus site, a research option, where you do a poverty assessment of a county in which you live, or a county you used to live in, or an advocacy option, in which you develop an advocacy plan to address an issue you're passionate about that affects a local community. Each of these options will require roughly 10 hours of work. 10 hours working at a site, 10 hours doing research, or 10 hours developing your advocacy plan. Each option will also require 3 reflections that connect your service to what you're learning in the classroom. Having looked at the similarities of all the sections of REL 299, let's consider some things that will make each section unique. First, the second half of the semester for Catholic Social Learning will have a unique focus that's chosen by the professor. The focus will be in the general field of ethics, but they'll be different. It may be a closer look at an ethical theory, such as virtue ethics, a more detailed exploration of issues in a field of applied ethics, such as bioethics or environmental ethics, a comparative focus on how different cultures or groups approach ethics, such as how different religions address ethical issues, or some combination of these ideas. The syllabus and Moodle site for your course should make it clear what the focus will be for the second half of your section. Second, while all the sections will use these videos for the first half of the semester, professors will add other sources and assignments as they see fit. These may include other videos or readings to help emphasize the points they want to make. So be sure to check the syllabus and Moodle site for your section to see what requirements you have from week to week. Third, while all sections of REL 299 will have standardized service learning options, including a required 3 reflections, and the service learning component will be worth 50% for each section, the exact shape of the required reflections may look different from section to section. So, make sure you read the prompts your professor gives you for your reflections very closely. Also, while all students will take quizzes based on the standardized standardized videos for the first half of the semester, professors may, and are encouraged to, adjust the quizzes as they see fit. So, the quizzes probably won't look the same for each section of the course. Hopefully now you have a pretty good idea of what to expect from REL 299, Catholic Social Learning. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to your professor for more information. Until next time, farewell.